I'm going to show you a few things I do to increase my bike security. Obviously, if a thief wants your bike bad enough, they can usually get it, but there's things you can do like this to slow them down. The most obvious things, obviously, is to use a good quality U-lock, like the newer Evolutions, and try to get one that's double locking. And obviously, you lock it through the rear triangle to the frame. I always back it up with a cable that goes around the wheel, bike rack frame, and one of the pedals. Never use these by themselves for any length of time. They're so easily cut. High risk situations, you might want to use 2 locks and use the big beefy locks for the ultimate security. Other little techniques you can do to kind of slow down their getaway is something as simple as this. This is just a regular bolt. Something that would give a thief a hard time in getting away that they're not going to suspect. Simply taking this bolt, putting it through the chain link between the 2 derailleur pulleys, like so, and just hand tighten it. Doesn't take you very long to do. There's no locks, no tools needed. You simply do this, and you can even use a shorter bolt, but they're probably not going to see it anyway. And that's pretty much it. The bolt just goes like so. And if they go to pedal with that in there, they're going to 100% not going anywhere, but they're going to probably trash that derailleur. Usually when they steal a bike, they hop on it and try to pedal out as fast as they can. And then the derailleur will be toasted. You could also get a little mini lock like this as well. And same thing, you just put it through a link of the chain, hopefully where they're not going to see it. And then lock it. And just lock it up, and they're not going to be able to pedal that bike anywhere, and it would do some damage. Better to have your derailleur damaged than to get the bike, because it's just bought you more time. The little technique you can do is an extra piece of chain here, and I have cantilever brakes. I just undid the brake right here, and I just put the chain on the actual brake cable that goes around. They're probably not even going to see that, and if you want, you can again use a small little padlock too. Most thieves aren't going to check for things like that. They're mostly just going to be worried about freeing the bike from the bike rack that you have, and they're not even going to be aware of that stuff. You could also take little padlocks and lock them on like over top here, things that they're not going to suspect, but it's definitely going to slow down their getaway. Another little trick I use is a dollar store cable lock that goes on my seat rails to the frame, and I just leave that on there because it's so lightweight. Something else you can do, if you have quick release wheels, you can loosen your skewers and just have your wheel loosely sitting on there. You can do that for both wheels. You can also take your chain off and just kind of derail your chain and put your shifters out of gear. So when they go to do that, it's just going to add a lot of time. Especially this bolt, this is probably the best idea. And if you go to pedal like that, what's going to happen? It's not going anywhere. It will jam, and it wouldn't take much torque at all to destroy those pulleys. So I hope that helps. Extra little security tips you can do to slow down a thief's getaway. If you have any other suggestions or little things you can do, little techniques that they're not going to notice, feel free to comment.